Hello, and welcome back to the Henchman story. On the last episode, we once again encountered both Madame Scorpion and Lord Bedlam. Only this time, we had a surprise assistance from our best friend Dave, who helped us, fight against Lord Bedlam, while Super Shining Nova kept Madame Scorpion at bay. With that, we managed to, keep the mission on track, and we've uploaded I believe it was a failsafe. It was whatever it was. It ordered to take down Madame Scorpion, and we only need a minute. So let's see how this goes.
30 seconds. Good. I can kill you in 30 seconds, with ease.
But why haven't you? In a flash, she sets out to do exactly that, sprinting towards me at full speed, with a sword trailing behind her. I start to back up, frantically reaching for a weapon as I move. But it's far too late. Forget 30 seconds, she's gonna kill me in a freaking instant.
Stand, stay focused on the screen. Remember the plan.
Nova rockets forward and intercepts the supervillain, one arm hanging limply as she careens through the air. Despite how the fight has gone thus far, Nova's thrusters still make her faster of the two.
Don't you dare turn your back on me, Scorpion. We're not finished.
They're on a collision course. At the very least, Scorpion will need to alter her own trajectory. But will that give the malware enough time?
Finished? You were finished the moment you got in my way.
But Madame Scorpion doesn't alter her trajectory. Instead, she barrels right towards the wounded superhero. In a flurry of violent crimson slashes, she casts Victoria aside with brutal efficiency. Oh, you're down. There's a crackle of electricity and shards of Nova's armor clatter to the ground as it finally gives away. My blood runs cold.
Nova! She can't help you, Stanley. No one can.
Dave can.
It's over.
Suddenly a small chime sound from the supercomputer's console. Nova's malware upload is complete, and in place of the progress bar is a touchscreen that is taken up by two large buttons.
Hey, you were right. It is over.
That's an unexpected face we would have ever seen from Madame Scorpion. One button says network shutdown, and the other one says initiate feedback loop. Though Scorpion desperately reaches out to stop me, my finger already landed towards the feedback loop. And I've hit the feedback loop button, but before she can reach me, it finds its mark.
Damn you!
Scorpion suddenly stops in her place, like her body's been frozen. Her limbs and muscles twitch in protest, struggling to break free.
No, I won't let this stop me!
Are you a robot? Is that the plot
it.
twist the entire time?
I won't!
And then, despite her body's apparent screams of protest, she takes a single, lurching step forward. Out of instinct, I immediately raise her two steps back. Okay. Oh crap, I thought this was supposed to put her down for the count. What do I do if it doesn't work? I barely survived the first time, and now she's annoyed. No, worse, she's laughing. Either she's lost it, or her anger swung all the way back around into delirious glee, which seems infinitely worse.
Do you know what this feels like?
No.
It's like you just jammed 1,000 needles into my brain, and now they've started drilling.
Go to sleep, that's the best thing I do when I get a headache.
Pain? I can handle pain. I can live and breathe it. This is nothing. Nothing!
Another step forward from her, two more steps backwards from me, and suddenly throws her sword. Not towards me, but at the computer. This is an interesting... This doesn't seem The blade spins wildly through the air in a crimson blur and finds its mark, cleaving right through the machine with ease. Well then, with a groan of protest, the supercomputer shuts down, and as its humming stops and touchscreen flickers and dies, Scorpion lets out a sigh of relief.
Did you think I wouldn't be willing to sacrifice this? I can build another, and another, as many as necessary.
But you can't access your network now, and your sword.
And? What does it matter? Do you honestly think I need my powers or a weapon to kill you, Stanley? Perhaps your friend, but no, not even her. She's far too soft.
Oh, wait, so you've got no powers, and you've got no weapon, so you're literally just a regular person like me.
If she'd increased the intensity on that feedback loop of hers, I may not be standing right now. But she couldn't risk causing any permanent damage. She can't play the game to win. She lacks the stomach for it.
Joke's on you. I used to be a bad guy. I do have the stomach.
That's why I'm still standing. And your new lover is just a corpse in a pile of scrap metal.
You just never learn. You're still too damn arrogant!
Hooray! You're still alive. From out of nowhere, Victoria saws into view, engines roaring as she crashes into Madame Scorpion.
I'm the furthest thing from dead!
Are you alive? Well, I'm the furthest thing from dead. Are you alive? I'm a genius. Don't worry about me. With the force of a train and the pair slam into a wall of the chamber, but it's Scorpion who takes the brunt of it, letting out a gasp of pain even as she claws at Victoria's damaged armor.
For now, but not much longer. That shell is giving out.
I skipped it too early. My apologies, I am sorry. Scorpion has a point. Shining Nova's armor has been torn apart at the seams. Sparks and bits of metal trails in Victoria's wake, and as brightly as the burn from her thrusters. The damage he took from Madame Scorpion's combined with the strain she's putting into it right now, it won't last long, and it could take Victoria with it. Yet, still Victoria doesn't let up.
Selfish people like you never understand! You sacrifice anything and anyone to win! Everything except yourself! Because that's the only cause you care about!
Somehow Nova's thrusters burn even hotter, and she pushes onwards, pressing Madame Scorpion into the stone wall of the chamber, using her body to bulldoze a road through its hard stone walls. I feel like that sentence hit me like a train. Stone debris falls onto the ground alongside bits of metal as Madame Scorpion struggles to free herself, desperately clawing at her assailant and prying at the gaps in her armor. In their armor.
But I care about more than just winning. I care about every life you've ruined and every line you've crossed, all in the name of your own ambition.
Are we gonna stop her or not?
And yeah, I care about my weird henchman boyfriend.
I think she's talking about us, guys. Turns out it's Dave. You know, that'd be, well, not necessarily the saddest ending, but because it'd be good for Dave.
So I'll give everything to stop you, even if it kills me, whatever it takes. Because as long as even a scrap of this armor is working, I'm still Shining Nova. And Shining Nova can do anything!
Well, as long as it's not die. With deadly velocity, both superhero and supervillain slam into the dormant supercomputer, and the ensuing explosion sends me flying backwards. Well, that's not good. Coughing and waving away the smoke, I peel myself off the ground and try to find my feet. I couldn't fully make out what happened, but I don't see either of them. No, don't tell me.
Nova!
I stumble forward, nearly tripping over pieces of debris. I still can't make anything out. No, wait, over there.
Nova!
Sup?
Looking good, superhero. With genius steps, Victoria emerges from the wreckage of the supercomputer. What's left of her mangled armor falling off of her as she goes. Sparks from the decimated machine and her own shredded armor dance around her. And in this moment, they look as beautiful as the stars we flew beneath last night.
Hey, you okay?
Honestly, we should be asking you that.
Yeah, I was just having a moment, I think. You're incredible, you know that? Asking if I'm okay after what you just pulled? I mean, you dive bomb into a supercomputer and you ask if I'm okay. Really?
Yeah, that's not Madam Scorpion. Miss Dynamite find out, she'll be either jealous or annoyed, or both.
Yeah, really? I meant what I said, you know. I really do care about my weird henchman boyfriend.
Well, that's lucky for Dave, as we will be sad to hear.
And I care about my crazy superhero girlfriend. Hell of a time to put a label on this thing, by the way.
That is true.
Why's that? Having second thoughts?
I mean, if you're crazy enough to do that, maybe.
Not a chance. You just have a flair for the dramatic, that's all. But please don't pull the self-sacrifice lever every time we hit a milestone, alright?
Good point.
Hey babe, it's our anniversary, so I'm just going to dive bomb this lizard monster into an oil tanker to recreate our first date. See you at dinner, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Sorry, that's part of the deal. As a superhero, I have to pull at least one stunt like that a month. It's contractual. Though, admittedly, that one was a little dicey.
Well, contractual. Yeah, it's fair. She pauses to rip off the piece of armor that's barely clinging on and tosses it aside. As it happens, it lands right in front of a pool of jet black hair belonging to an unconscious Madam Scorpion. Well, at least she's alive, I guess. Well, maybe. Because it keeps shining Nova as a superhero.
I'd say it worked out, though. Activating that feedback loop really helped. Without it, she may have had a shot at overpowering me. That was a good call. You had a lot of good calls today, actually.
I'm just natural talent.
Honestly, I think you're really cut out for the superhero thing.
I doubt it. It would definitely take a lot of training. And plus, we need to train Dave now.
Yeah, sure. You're screwing with me, right?
Not at all. I'm being serious.
That's exactly what you'd say if you were messing with us.
But we can go over all of that later. For now, just get her secured and get the hell out of here. I've seen enough of these walls to last a lifetime.
Oh, don't we know?
No kidding. You and me both.
Dave, are you still okay? Do you have Lord Bedlam under control? Yeah, you and me both. Eight months later? Okay then. I guess this is an epilogue.
Oh, why did I set this alarm so early?
Must be a reason.
Because today's your big day and you can't be late.
Still groggy, I turn towards the bedroom door where Victoria is standing expectantly.
Oh, right. Well, in that case, I withdraw my name from consideration or whatever. It's sleeping time still.
Nuh-uh, no way. Not after how you worked so hard to get here.
Well, that's true. It would be hard work for someone who has a criminal background in working for a supervillain.
Plus, you'd make me look bad. Do you know how many recommendations I've even given? 3 total since the founding. You'll tank my batting average.
Oh no.
Fine. But only if we stop for breakfast. Much as I love seeing your face in 2 places at once, I can't eat another bowl of that cereal today.
Yeah, I forgot about the cereal.
Way ahead of you. There's bagels in the kitchen. Now come on.
Victoria also gives my butt a firm smack, but after 8 months of training, I didn't even flinch. I just pulled myself out of bed and shoot a sly grin.
Wow, Victoria Vasquez out and about picking up takeout. Did you use a drone this time or just an alias? Oh, which name did you use? Tatiana? Remember, if you use that one, you have to do the accent.
I absolutely did not agree to those terms. But if you have to know, it was Camille this time.
Ooh la la, Camille, you say? I hope you wore your big sunglasses and foofy coat. So maybe we should be eating croissant.
Is that automatically a French name?
You're the worst. I should never tell you when I do that.
As she laughs, Victoria leans in and we share a brief but affectionate kiss.
And yet, whenever you call me the worst, that's how you follow up. Sending me some real mixed messages here.
We haven't found out how Dave's doing.
Just get up, doofus. Come on, we really can't be late, and I know how you are about your routine.
I click my tongue in disapproval, even as I move to comply.
The term, ma'am, is ritual. It centers my spirit.
And freshens your breath, thank God.
Hooray for toothbrush and toothpaste. I snort and shake my head as I trudge towards the bathroom. As I grab the handle, I shoot one more glance at Victoria, who's watching me go with an impish grin.
See you on the roof in 20, rookie.
Lord Bedlam, powers none, threat level C-. Known associates, Madam Scorpion, quote-unquote Dave, alias, Lord Lifespan 82, on loblife.net, message board. CC's ex-sidekick, it's actually Captain Colonel. Cool. Is Dave still working for Lord Bedlam? That's sad to hear. The Northwestern Hero Association headquarters. It's not as big or as glamorous as the regional HQs on the East Coast, or in some of the bigger states, at least according to Victoria, but I'm still impressed by it. Maybe I'm still in the honeymoon phase, but it beats Lord Bedlam's bunker hands down in quality. It's not as crowded either. Even today, there's maybe a couple of dozen bodies in the whole place, staff included. That's normal, supposedly. Not like I was expecting a ticker tape or anything, though I do recognize some faces.
Hey, Nightingale. Back from Vancouver already? You crossed that photo op with the Mounties off your bucket list?
Morning, Stan. Congratulations, I'm so excited for you. And yeah, I did eventually. Though it took a little time since someone's powers fried every cell phone in the area.
Look, you knew what you were signing up for when you gave me the green light, chicken wings. And at least they dropped that threat to revoke our hero visas.
I swear, if you don't stop calling me chicken wings, I'm gonna put you in a chicken wing. Just because I forgot to manifest my left wing that one time.
Without sprites, I'm just trying to imagine this conversation.
She's not kidding, Fluke. Her submission game's really coming along. Oh, and congrats, Stan. You earned it.
Thank you, MM Android. What? What happened?
Yeah, congrats, kid.
Thanks, guys. Guess I'll be seeing you out there.
I offer the trio a wave and move on. Looks like most of the members were able to make it, but I don't see...
Hey there, Sunshine. Looking good. I'm feeling the fit. When Nova told me you were gonna keep some purple in there, I was a little worried, but it actually works. If I didn't know any better, I might think there's a real badass under all that steel.
Well, luckily for you, you don't know any better.
Thanks. I just wanted to keep a bit of the old me in there, you know? Remember where I started and all that. But any illusion of me being a badass is all Nova. She really pulled off a miracle there. The wonders of modern technology, right?
You can say that again. Damn, I kinda want an upgrade now.
What's stopping you? I feel like you... Well, I don't even think you need one. But if you want one...
Oh, there she is. Hey, Nova. When are you gonna hook me up with one of these suits? I'm totally sold on them now.
Honestly, you'd probably just punch. And not only would you obviously destroy someone, you would destroy the suit with the punch.
No way. You'd break it in a day. Besides, you'd hate it. None of my designs are sleeveless.
Ah, shit. My only weakness. Really? You can't make like a mecha tank top or anything? So lame.
I personally couldn't. I can't wear anything that doesn't have sleeves. I need sleeves. At least, even if it's short sleeves, I'll take it.
But you installed that remote-controlled butt window, right?
What? Why?
Oh, you know I did.
Why? As Dynamo and Victoria share a laugh and a fist bump, I frantically pat Maria searching for a seam. She wouldn't actually, would she?
Seriously, don't you get enough of that when we're home?
No, it's never enough. But no, not seriously. As far as you know.
Yeah, as far as we know. Better not. As we talk, the crowd starts to shift in anticipation. Anticipation? Looks like the ceremony's about to start.
Well, I better get up there so I can smile and shake hands with all the other rookies. You sure you don't want me to bring a trash can for our photo op? You know, for old time's sake.
Yeah, it could be your turn this time.
Certain. I'll take a handshake and a smile like everyone else. Thanks.
Ah, you're no fun.
More fun than you care to admit. Shaking her head in disapproval, Dynamo saunters over to the small stage that's been set up in the common area. Two of the rookies are already waiting there, fidgeting nervously.
Well, guess I shouldn't keep them waiting.
Guess not. But first, I just wanted to say I'm really proud of you, Stan. I mean it. And not just because you're my weird henchman boyfriend.
Thanks. But you can't use that anymore, remember? I'm your weird superhero boyfriend now.
Rookie? We're a rookie still. I wouldn't call us a superhero yet.
Yeah, you are, aren't you? End of an era. But only if you get that butt over to the stage, rookie.
I shrug and start walking backwards towards Dino and the others.
I'm gonna get paid back with interest for all the times I said that, huh?
All the times I said what, right? What?
You'd better believe it.
And yet, even as it's happening, I can't. Becoming a superhero, and more than that, being Victoria, some days I just really can't believe it.
Yes, yes! Kneel before the might and glory of the all-powerful and all-inclusive Lord Bedlam! Do you see what happens when you defy me, you sniveling peons? Do you see what happens when you dare try to upsell me with a lifetime warranty?
No.
Quickly, my acolytes! Grab as many of those USB sticks as you can from the displays by the counter, as penance for this retail's repulsive service. Then we shall seize the soft pretzel stand!
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
I mean, wasn't this always Lord Bedlam's, like, range?
Actually, that's not really true, is it? Soft pretzels are more of a lateral move from dog food. Wouldn't you agree?
Diagonal. Upwards diagonal.
On the contrary, I'd say it's a step up. Higher value to weight ratio, humans can eat it instead of dogs, just an all-around improvement. Where were the soft pretzel raids when I was there?
Yeah, see? Stan agrees.
When you were...
Really?
I think he's gonna figure it out.
Just give it a second.
No, it can't be! It's you! You're...
But he calls us, what, like Steven?
You're... Hold on.
Well, you called me a lot of things, but I think most were just synonyms for traitor, remember?
There really were a lot of them, weren't there? Which was your favorite? I'm partial to filthy treasonous.
Guys, that does sound like a good one.
Oh, Jumping Judas. No
That's
question.
a good one as well.
You missed that one, though.
I think because it includes Judas and it's an alliteration with J, I think that's gotta be better. That's got more points.
Dan? It's
He
really
remembers.
you! This is excellent! At long last, after so many years of searching, I finally have a true nemesis!
I mean, I'll take it.
Well then, Stan! Come forth! Come forth and stop me if you dare!
It shouldn't be too difficult.
But know this, I, the stupendous and superlative Lord Bedlam, shall not go quietly into the villainous night. No, I, Lord Bedlam shall...
I'm assuming it's hit in the body, I guess, the torso area. I will not specify, but as he has been before.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. You ready?
Thought you'd never ask.
So, how was it? Your first day as an officially licensed superhero?
I'm disappointed. Where's Dave? I thought Dave would show up if he's still working with...
Was
Also,
it everything you imagined?
why are you leaning against the edge if we're drinking alcohol?
Hard to say. I never really imagined myself being in a position like this. Not until recently, anyway.
How recent is recently? It's been 8 months.
Not until I met you, I suppose. I mean, you're the one who got me here, if I'm being honest.
It's true.
You never give yourself enough credit. You did this, Stan. Maybe I prodded you a little, but you're the one who made it happen. It's like I told you. That's kind of the point of this superhero thing. No one makes you, no one asks you. It's a path only you can choose.
I mean, you know. Wasn't, like, Spider-Man asked by his Uncle Ben? That's why it's so important, because, like, then Uncle Ben gave him the life lesson of, you know, all power, great power, great responsibility. You've got, what, Superman? I mean, I believe his parents asked him to help people, since he's got all the abilities to. I mean, no one made Batman. Well, Joe Chill made Batman, but no one made Bruce Wayne go down the path to become Batman, in the sense of he chose to train, learn, and obviously dedicate his life to it, instead of just, you know, doing what a regular person would have done and grieved and moved on and probably has become depressed in Gotham.
You told me once that you were just a guy who clocked in and clocked out. That not everyone got to do something they love. Do you remember that?
Yeah, don't we technically count? Doesn't this technically count as clocking in and clocking out?
Yeah, that was when we first met. Well, the first time we met when you weren't kicking my ass, anyway.
You think you'd say that now? About this?
I probably would, yeah.
No, definitely not.
Didn't think so. You've come a long way. I'm glad.
I thought you were shining Nova.
And not just because you're better off for it. I admit there's selfish reasons too. Like getting to share this view.
Again, it's pretty dangerous considering you're sitting on the edge of the building.
It's pretty spectacular. Not that I need to tell you that. Any view you'd risk stepping out of your armor for must be incredible.
Well, I'm flattered, but this time I may have done just a little bit of planning. So there may be a minor cell phone and satellite blackout centered around this building right now.
Why?
And as luck would have it, that means no one can hear or see us unless they've got a helicopter and a set of binoculars. So we're totally alone up here. All through sheer coincidence, of course.
I think I know where this is going. I'm concerned. Not in the sense it's something bad, debatably, but I am concerned.
That's more like you. Still a lot of trouble to go through, isn't it?
Maybe, but I always wanted to share this spot with someone one day. I just never found the right person. Not until now.
Dave?
I want to share everything with you. There'll be times where it isn't easy, even times where it's downright crazy, but
we can get through it. The two of us. Together.
Yeah. Together.
We spend the night on that rooftop until the whiskey's long gone and the last of our adrenaline fades, warped in each other's arms. Sometimes I feel like we never came down, and we're still up there, just living in that moment for as long as we possibly can. And there's nowhere else I'd rather be. The end. Well, I guess that's perfect timing, really. That's only one of possible endings, I think. But since, you know, there's no timeline branch, like tree, entirely up to you guys if you want me to continue doing the rest of them. So yeah, if you want me to do the rest of them, yeah, well, like 5 likes, I guess. And I'll just leave you with the credits.
I'm always thinking, but there's nothing in my head. I can try to meditate, but I end up sound asleep instead. It's kind of like a paradox, Pandora's box with a padlock made of clay. Got my engine primed, ignition timed, launch sequence underway. But what can I say? Ain't nothing I can do today. Waiting for a miracle, so satirical to think that way. This is how I spend my life, even though the game ain't right. Gotta keep looking down, don't make a sound, stay out of sight. It's easy stalling. Can't accelerate too fast. You can run at hyperspeed for a while, but eventually you'll crash. Now I know the game I'm in, and the way to win, and the strategy to play. It's an unfair sport with a deadly chord that's painted shades of gray. But what can I say? Ain't nothing I can do today. Waiting for a miracle, so satirical to think that way. This is how I spend my life, even though the game ain't right. Gotta keep it looking